guys, welcome back to another video. If you guys are new here, welcome. I wanted to show you guys how I go through my monthly reset routine. So if you guys are looking for ways to kind of refresh yourself and get new ideas to bring into the new month, then keep on watching. So typically what I'll do is figure out what I'm having for dinner that week, and I usually meal plan on a weekly basis. You can do it on a monthly basis and just kind of get like some of your staples. But I do it weekly, so I try to pick out something that I'm going to enjoy to kind of kick it off. And I'll pick up some flowers as something like as a nice to have for the month, just to kind of bring it in on a good note. Something else I try to do is try something new. So this might not be like quote unquote new, but well, for Trader Joe's I think it is, but I did want to kind of give it a try, just to kind of get myself in the habit of being open to things in the new month. I know that sounds really weird for a pineapple drink, but that's just what I like to do. It could be anything really. So another thing that I will do is treat myself. So on this particular day, I decided to get myself some sushi. Not to say like that you can never treat yourself throughout the month or anything like that, but just again as another point to kind of bring in the new month in a happy mood. I try to treat myself with whatever that might be. It doesn't even have to be food, but in this case it was, which it was fantastic, by the way. Alright, so once I've got some snacks and my water together, I will sit down and kind of go through my journal to kind of set some goals for the month ahead. This really helps me just kind of figure out what it is that I want to accomplish. And so some of the things I'll do is like refer back to what I accomplished last month and did those things happen, just kind of like a reflection. And if not, I'll write down what I want to go back to or change in the month ahead. So next thing I will do is kind of reflect on the highs and lows of what happened last month. So it's kind of similar but different. So I just kind of want to figure out what I think I could bring into the next month to continuously like experience that balance that I had last month. Obviously, each month is not going to be perfect. Each month is not going to be terrible, I hope. But just kind of figuring out how I can kind of perfect that balance. And then just brief myself for the month ahead. I think it's great to kind of reflect because it gets me in a sense of gratitude, but also just grateful for even the lows and being able to kind of work through those. So that is step 2, so accomplishments and highs and lows. Also, very brief, like healthy habits I want to take into the next month that I might have started doing last month or just haven't started at all. Alright, so on to the next step that I take in my monthly reset, and this one is kind of a fun one for me, and I'll basically like pick a theme for the new month. So I'll figure out like what mood or feeling I want to have in the month ahead, and it just kind of gets me inspired in a creative way, just to kind of reinvent, I guess, my feelings for the month. So this particular instance, I just chose these orange flowers, and August is like the end of summer coming into the fall, so I wanted to kind of prep myself for that. But regardless, I will basically just go to Pinterest like you saw, download the image, and then upload it to my screensavers for both home and lock screen, whatever. And I do the same for my computer just to kind of match the theme all around. I don't know what it is about it. It's just, I don't know. It's so much fun to do month over month. It's just something I look forward to. Also, I'll go into like the Stickies app, whatever, on my laptop and just update like the goals in the top left corner to reflect some of the stuff that I drafted out earlier. Next, I will kind of move into some things that I want to take out of my life. So I'll reflect on any kind of like negative self-talk or just things that I wasn't particularly proud of that I kind of want to change, so that I can continuously improve and make those experiences in my life better. So I'll write down any negative self-talk thoughts that I've had and kind of just rip it up. And I know it's kind of like cheesy, but it's a way to kind of mark it as completed, and I no longer have to think about it. So this isn't exactly like spicing it up, but I think it is. So I will go to my Spotify playlist sometimes and make like monthly playlists. So obviously for this month, I'm making an August playlist. And I'll take any songs that I liked from previous playlists or just songs that I enjoy, and then I'll kind of make an effort to find a different genre of music or different artists that I want to kind of tune into for that month, and just add those artists to my playlist. So I just updated everything so it's on theme for the month, and then I'll go through and just kind of listen here and there to some songs that I might like or just feelings that I might want to have in the month of August. Alright, last thing, which is something I think we all do, not just on a monthly basis, or we shouldn't be, but I will just organize. So I'll kind of clean my space off. Here I'm just showing you my desk. But clean my space off, make sure it's fully refreshed. I had a lot of junk on there from the last month, from work, personal things, whatever it was, but just clean it off to kind of get a clean slate. And I'll do the same thing in my room. I'll try to like open the blinds, get a bit of sunshine in, just to kind of set the mood. And I usually try to keep my room as clean as possible, but if there are like small things here and there that keep me distracted, or I know that I kind of need to get straightened out, then I will do so. Something else that I will do to kind of get myself mentally in the right space is kind of light a candle in my place, just to kind of set the mood. Also, you guys are going to have to understand this candle has seen much better days, but I will light that, and then again, for me, it just puts me in the right mindset. It could be a candle, room spray, a diffuser, whatever it is. Just do something with your favorite scent to kind of get you happy. But yeah, that's all that I do to reset myself for the month. If you guys enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing, give a thumbs up, leave a comment down below what you do in the month ahead, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.